Behind me is the Wesleyan Chapel in Seneca Falls, New York. Seneca Falls is a village. It's about equidistant between Syracuse, New York, and Rochester, New York. It was on a branch of the Erie Canal in the mid 19th century, and it was here for 2 days in July of 1848 that the first real convention, I guess, of the women's movement in the United States was held. It's called the Seneca Falls Convention, and it's very well known. If you do women's history, really ought to be very well known. If you do American history, luckily, I'm teaching the course, and so you're learning about it. What I'm going to show you next, this is sort of a personal introduction. What you're going to see next is an interview with Gerda Lerner. She was sort of the founder of women's studies here in the United States, a pioneer in that. I'd like you to watch her talk about the beginning of that change, a change that was really very long overdue in terms of the study of history, because for a long time the study of history was really about men, and particularly white men, and particularly white elite men. Everybody else sort of got left out, and women got left out most of all, unless they happened to be queens, sort of the male counterpart of an elite. So, queens, or in terms of Madame Curie, let's say, scientists, um, and so on. But the the lives of women's reformers were downplayed. The lives of for lack of a better word, ordinary women was downplayed. And as you're going to see, when Gerda Lerner thought about she was going to do a dissertation, on women's history, her dissertation advisor basically said that that's a road to professional extinction. That's how dismissive even academics were about the idea of women's history once upon a time. So I want you to watch that video. Then there's going to be a video about the Seneca Falls Convention itself, and then I want to say a few words about uh, the concepts underpinning the Seneca Falls Convention specifically, but more than that, um, the um, uh, the concepts underpinning the women's movement. So that's coming up next. And, just wait a second, and you'll find it.